Hello everybody and welcome to this video lesson about SolidWorks user interface. SolidWorks is a user-friendly 3D modeling tool. It is essential for SolidWorks users to understand the components of the screen and how does it look and work. So let us explore this user interface and see what elements we have in this screen. If we consider the upper left corner of this user interface, we can see SolidWorks logo. Okay, once you hover over this logo, menu bar will be visible, and we have different pull-down menus that does different functions. Okay, once you move your mouse away from the logo, the menu bar will disappear. You hover again, it will show up again. So if you want to make it visible at all time, you can use the push pin. Then it will be available all time. To the right of this menu bar, we have the standard buttons. Some standard buttons like new, open, save, print, undo, and so on, which is common in most of application under Windows. And to the right of each button, we have a down arrow. If you click on this down arrow, you will expand a flyout menu that has more functions. For example, if you click on the down arrow to the right of the save, then we have flyout menu that includes save, save as, save all. Most of the command under the file menu can be accessed from these buttons. To the right of the standard buttons, we have the title bar. So here always we will see the file name, the current file. So I call this file SolidWorks user interface .solid part. We have three types of files we can create in SolidWorks. So part file, assembly file, and a drawing file. To the right of this, we will see the search field. So here you can search any command in SolidWorks. So you just type the command and then click search. You will get help about this command. Also, we have a down arrow just to the right of this question mark, the help mark. And then if you click on this down arrow, you will have a flyout menu, and it shows you a different way to get help about SolidWorks. Then we have standard buttons that is common for most of the application under Windows. All right, then below this we have the command manager, which is actually a series of toolbars that does different function. If you click on the button at the bottom of the command manager, you will see the content of this toolbar. For example, if you click on sketch button, you will see all the sketching command on the sketch toolbar. Okay, and so on, surfaces, sheet metal, and so on. We can display any toolbar by going to view and then toolbars. So as you can see, we have a lot of toolbars. For example, if you want to show the sketch toolbar, so simply you go to view and then toolbar and then click on sketch. So the sketch toolbar will be displayed on the right hand side of the screen. You can move this toolbar and relocate it anywhere on your screen. Okay, you can close it also. Another method to display this toolbar is to click on this blank area of the command manager. So right click, and then again I can show, for example, the sketch toolbar. Okay, normally I prefer to dock this toolbar always on the right hand side. Okay, like this. Okay. And I would, hide this sketch toolbar from the command manager. So right click and then just hide the sketch. I don't need it, because always when we work, normally we toggle between features and sketch and features. So I need both of them to be available on my screen. All right. Below the command manager, by the way, command manager also can be relocated. You can dock the command manager. You can even hide it. If you right click, you can just click command manager and you can hide it. Then to reshow the command manager, you just right click on any toolbar and then click on command manager. We have three options to locate the command manager. It can be on top of the screen, it can be on the left side of the screen, and it can be on the right side of the screen. All you need to do is just press and hold the left mouse button and then move it on the desired location. I prefer to get this command manager always on top of the screen, like this. Okay, then we have the heads up view toolbar. This is very useful toolbar. Always we need it when we do modeling or 3D modeling operations. Okay, so we have different tools here and we can customize this view toolbar, which will be discussed in the coming video. In the coming video, I'm going to discuss how to customize user interface. But for now, we just need to familiarize ourselves with the components of the SolidWorks user interface. All right. So then we have this graphics area. Okay. And here, this is the area at which most of the magic will happen. So we will sketch, we will create the 3D models, we will do the assembly, the drawing, everything in the graphics area. All right. To the right, I have also what they called it, the task pane. The task pane, okay? And it has different tabs with different functions. The first tab is the SolidWorks resources. It's a group of commands for getting started, community, and online resources, plus tip of the day. Then we have design library. This is a library for all reusable parts or standard parts, assemblies, and other elements, including library features. Then we have the File Explorer, which is actually a duplicate of Windows Explorer on your computer. So I can access my computer and my folders here also. Then we have the View palette, okay, and this is where we can show or display the standard views, the annotation views, section views, and the flat patterns if you are working with sheet metal parts, to drag onto a drawing file, a drawing sheet. So when we create a drawing file, we're gonna activate the view palette that will show all the 6 views plus isometric view. So all we need to do is just drag and release the required view in the sheet or drawing sheet. This panel can be also pinned, so it's visible all time. We can expand it like this, okay, or we can collapse it, okay. Normally I don't pin it because I want to save space in my graphics area, so only when I need it. So it will show up by just clicking on the required tab here. All right. To the left, we have a few managers that will help us to control our design. The most important one is the feature manager. Feature manager design tree. Here we can see the history, the sensors, annotations. We can apply material. We can see the 3 standard planes, the mutually perpendicular planes, front, top, right, the origin, and all operations that we have done will be displayed here. So for example, to create this part, I have created this boss first, and then I have created the text. So 2 operations. I can also access my sketch, which is embedded under this operation by clicking the left mouse button, and then, for example, edit sketch. Okay, in this case, I will be able to change, to go to my sketch and do whatever editing operation is required. Then we have the motion study manager, and this is where we can create animation and motion analysis and so on. So this will be our topic in the coming classes. I can also show and hide this panel. Then, so I go back to model. Okay, so we have model space and motion study and 3D views. We have the status bar. Here also we have, indication that we are working in the editing part mode. Okay, if I am in the sketching mode, for example, let me edit this sketch. So this will be changed here. Now SolidWorks informs us that we are in the editing sketch mode. All right, so we exit from this sketch mode. Now we are in the editing part mode. Also, we can choose the units of our modeling. So for example, we can use inch, pound second, or millimeter, gram second, or whatever. So that's all about SolidWorks user interface. In the coming video lesson, I'm going to show you how to customize your user interface so that it will be more efficient and more effective. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will be talking to you very soon. Bye for now.